And we're back to take on Flannery. It has been a long time since I recorded this. So far, we're basically just trying to make it through under the level cap, which seems to be 30. I don't really know. You'd think I would have looked this up, but I in fact didn't. But we don't have that many trainers left before Flannery, and so we'll ultimately see whether I have to, basically let Pokemon die in the fight. Um, I'm pretty sure it is 30, but you never know. Does this count as fairy, you think? Let's see. It is. Probably should have guessed it. Alright. Well, that's going to be really... Yeah, this is going to be neutral. Neutral stab. This is kind of my best option, really. I don't really have a great, like, kind of setup against a fire fairy. I do, but yeah, if Spirit Break is my best bet, that's really miserable. But overall, we have Flannery that I think is going to take quite a bit. We have a lot of stuff to prepare for. I don't think anybody is past 30, so we'll be able to build a team. Alright. I'm actually going to do a quick check on that. Yeah, nobody's even close. So I think 30 is the level cap. I think 29 is also like the original level cap or whatever, where you can't rare candy anymore. But the level cap seems a little like kind of off uh, from normal. But we'll see. Maybe I'm over. I really hope not, because I don't really have a team if I'm over. Magmar. Very scary Pokemon. Magmar at this point has pretty good stats, so Snarl. You're lucky. Yeah, Snarl is actually a very interesting move. Kind of wish I had access to it. It would kind of prevent a lot of sweepers down the line, I think. It's not the greatest move, but it can come in clutch. Alright. Helen actually showcasing her worth. It happens very rarely. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we are now at what is considered the level cap. And I think we literally maybe have a couple trainers left, if any. I think this just teleports to here, which I think there's one there and one there, right? No? I'd like to go back so I can see. Did I go into a double bout? I might have done that. Nope. Okay. But I'm pretty sure there's... This might be the last one. I don't remember. Ooh, scary. Oh, you know what's cool? We have Spirit Break. Actually comes in clutch. I didn't think it would. You know, we weren't fighting a lot of... Yeah, okay. We are at what is considered the level cap. Really? Only that Pokemon? Insane. Okay, we're going to go build a team. I think there's nobody there. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to take the center one. Right? And I think it's this one. No? Or is it? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, we have to heal anyway. I might have missed a Pokemon. We're going to go form a team. We're going to go into the planning process here. So we're going to be fighting a Fire-type gym leader. More than likely has Sunny Day on the side. So I think we're going to have to think this through. So I think one of the scariest aspects of fire types in the sun is access to solar beam, which kind of makes me feel like Gyarados can be pretty important. Plus, just in general, we could be taking a lot of hits. So I think Bunta is automatically going to be on the team. I think the water typing, and above all, the ability to hit fighting moves pretty effectively, is probably going to put it up here. I think Numel is not strong enough to kind of succeed here. I don't think any of these are going to be that great. I think Akma might have a use just in general, but I don't know who to replace here. I think Monty is honestly not going to be that useful, but the ground typing is great. I do like the resistance on the fire typing and able to hit back with double kick. It's not a strong move, but it might come up. I think I'm going to leave it with this team. I think we're a little weak to Solar Beam in general. Like, really weak. We're not actually that weak. I think Albert's going to be really good. And we're going to have to play around. I don't even know what we should, like, look at. What's the, like, big problem? Also, I forget that every time. We have Aqua Tail for physical attack. Sand Slash is... I mean, it'll hit hard. We have Body Slam. We have Rain Dance to do some countering of the Weather Wars. And then we have an Encore user, which I think is very impressive. And then we have the Sludge, which we're going to be going for Poison, I think, a lot of the time. It really sucks that we got an Impish nature on this, but nothing we could do. We have Yawn as well if we need to play some weird games. Combuskin. I don't think Combuskin's going to be that interesting besides, like, the odd super effectives. So I think we're going to... Silk Scarf. What is on you? Oranberry. Alright, let's go check out the bag. What do we have with anything? King's Rock. You know what? I think this is going to be very useful for a fast Pokemon, which we kind of don't have. I think Bunta might be our best bet, but I don't know. We don't really have one. Macho Brace. Metal Coat. I don't think we even have that. Dark type moves. Don't have that. Nidoqueen is really just going to be a kind of stalling Pokemon here. Wow, we don't have shit. Alright, normal type moves. I kind of want to give it to Jane just so Chip Away can do something. I guess we're going berries. I kind of want to go... Nope, that's not what I want. I want to go this. And then this. And then we're going to do... I feel like there's going to be Body Slam somewhere. And I feel like I'm going to kind of get wrecked at some point. So we're going to do this. Actually, do we have Citrus? We only have 2. I think I am going to give this one of these to Albert. And then... I guess... Yeah, I guess I'm just going to... You know, Lum is actually a pretty good thing, but I don't want to waste it here. Maybe we should do some Chesto Resto. We'll do Cherry on... not Blaziken. If it was Blaziken, it would be a lot better for this. And I think we're going to lead ultimately with our Great Counter and Electra. The reasoning I have for this is that it intimidates any physical attackers, so we have the advantage. Which is always important. But at the same time, we do have a super effective on any normal fire type that comes out. If it's something that we're going to have difficulty dealing with, then it's going to be a problem. But I think this is the way. Nope. My bad. I always get lost in this gym. It's one of those things where teleporters in Pokemon always trip me up. So... yeah, we'll see. And then we go center. Then it's far away. I don't think the corner one has any trainers, but hey, who knows. Anyway, here's Flannery. We're going to try it. Welcome. No, wait. Puny trainer. How good? Yeah. Only for a short time. Apparently just yesterday. Apparently I'm the first one. That's not true. I think our rival already has fought her. Alright, so we have 4... We have Slugma, not a bad fight. I'm guessing a Ancient Power is on the way. I can kind of tank that, so I'm just going to Aqua Tail and see what happens. Alright. I'm a little wary of what other Pokemon she has access to. I'm also Flareon. Level 26. Is the level cap truly level 29? If so, this is going to be like null and void. Torkoal. 31. Okay, I feel better. I'm kind of I'm just gonna Aqua Tail and miss. That is awful. Sunny day. Um, do we think Solar Beam's coming out? Do we bite? Go for a flinch? I kind of want to see what's gonna pop from this guy, so we'll bite, see what happens. Overheat. That's actually good that we're getting this out of the way now. We should be able to tank this, right? Cool. White herb, is this normal? It is. Okay. Now, Flareon could have been scary. White herb, restored its status. This is kind of my best bet to take an overheat. I'm looking at it. What's the special defense here? Yeah, it's my best bet. Unless I go into Jane, which we would take so much damage. So I think my solution here is actually just go for Bite Flinch. Try and waste some stuff. Ultimately, I don't want to keep this out here. I do think Aqua Tail does more. But actually, we'll go for it. Yeah, it does more, barely. Here's another overheat. Wow, you missed. That's actually deserved. I'm going to Aqua Tail again because I think this puts it in Hyper Potion range, which does allow us to get a free switch. Alright, we should be able to take this unless we get crit. Thank you. I don't know if it's Gen 3 crits or later crits. Its special is down. I'm just going to bite just in case. Oh, it didn't heal. Alright, Electro proving that it is in fact broken. And we don't really have a good switch in anymore to... Alright, it's going to use a fire move. I'm going into Bunta immediately. Because it shouldn't want to go for a ground move. And I am going to straight up... we should be faster anyway. We are going to Rain Dance. And my hope is that it wants to, like, use, like, Solar Beam. If it has it. Overheat. Well, get reduced. And that's basically game. Surprisingly, did a lot less than I expected. Camera up is... This fight was a lot easier than I expected. But Bubble Beam should finish this off. We're in the rain. We have Stab. We're not the greatest of special attackers, but overall, a very, very quick fight. That was... Yeah. We do have access to Overheat, which is very, very good. One of the things that I do want to bring up is that we do have access to a bunch of fighting types for Norman, which is going to be very important. We have a couple encounters before then, mostly in the desert. I think we have one. I don't think we have access to much else. But we do have access to Overheat, which is... It might come up. Alright, we got Flannery's number, and we're gonna move on to get the goggles, right? Yep. The goggles. Yep. Collected good Pokemon. Yep, we get the good goggles, which I'm gonna be forming a team for Norman. This is going to be scary. A lot of this is going to be build up for Norman. I think Norman is one of the scariest trainers in all of Pokemon history. In Ruby and Sapphire, it's way worse. But in Emerald, it's still a very scary fight. Not only is Slacking incredibly strong in stat-wise, the rest of the gym can be quite scary. It's not the fact that we can, you know, lose. I don't really think we can with our team being built the way it is. But I think one of the things that stops us from being so successful is that overall, we could just lose 1, 2, 3, 4, and even 5 Pokemon if we get really, really greedy. I think we're going to end up moving stuff. I think Aquaman is going to be very important for the upcoming fight. Not only is it a Ghost type, which allows us to do some valuable switch-ins, but it's going to pair really well with our fighting types that we have. I'm trying to think what I should go into. Part of me wants to kind of go into a Primate. I don't remember its... I don't think I ever looked. Jolly is not bad. This is a good potential team member. Critical hits raised, though that's kind of scary. I think we will go with Plonk. here. I think ultimately, I think Monty's gonna end up being the one that gets kind of thrown to the side here. I think this is kind of the team I'm gonna lead into with Norman. It looks to be very good. We have our 3 fighting types, which probably is too much. We have... I hope we get access to a poison move on Nidoqueen. We should probably be looking for that, because I really want to counter a normal fairy, or just fairies in general, if they pop out. And so I think it'll be good for that. And we have Gyarados for the Intimidate. What am I doing? We are getting rid of items real quick, which will take a second. And we're gonna go to the desert, and we're also gonna... I'm gonna level this up. You'll probably see the cut here at some point. And we're here. Weird background, actually. I don't know what happened there, but it was interesting. We're going into Primeape, which is, as you'll see, pretty good. And I probably won't cut the rest of this. We have 2 more levels. It has a pretty decent move. What's the red? What happened? Plonk, what? Did you murder somebody? Rage. No. But we have access to not only Assurance, which was pretty cool, but we have access to Cross Chop as well. But I think 30 will match the rest of the team. Punishment. What is... Punishment? Ooh, that could be good. I actually probably like this over Assurance. It could be a good counter if we're up against a... I don't know, like... But it could come up. We're going to have to pick up rare candies once we're near Petalburg. But we're going to head on out. I think we're just going to go with Electra. We'll grab this item. Hey, it's a nugget. Cool. We have a encounter. Do I have Pokeballs? I have 15. Not great, but it'll work. We have an encounter we're going to go pick up. I don't know what would be helpful. Oh, there's the tower. Do we try and wait until the tower? Also, just does the fossil count as an encounter? I don't know. Do we do it? Or does this count as a separate Mirage Tower? Do we count this? What? I don't know the rules for this. We don't have enough repels. I'm going to count this as a separate area. It is technically a separate area. We'll probably run into a Pokemon here. Don't I have the bike set on select? What do I have on select? Old Rod? Okay, that makes sense. Really? A Trapinch. Not a bad Pokemon. Hypercutter is not the one I want to see, though, but we'll throw a Pokeball, see how close we can get. Okay. Trapinch is a... Okay. Why? Trapinch is a very interesting Pokemon because, like, there's no Pokemon in sight. Are you kidding me? This is going to be so annoying. I don't think it has any way of catching. But Trapinch is one of the strongest Pokemon you can actually come across. It has a massive attack stat, which actually gets lower as it evolves and goes into other stats. It's very interesting. I don't think it has a capability of hitting me. We're just going to Great Ball. Probably a waste of money, but who cares? Critical capture. Always nice. I don't actually know if that's like the name of those. Trapinch's pretty cool. We're always gonna call this because Flygon is, you know, a big you know, a big problem with not having a different typing. All right. What a great start. We are starting off strong, ladies and gentlemen. All right, what could we have caught here? Is it just Trapinch the game? I will put my one repel on so we can get through this faster. I think we already got an encounter in Petalburg, so I do not think we can actually... Let's use that. That was not what I wanted at all. This is going to be really irritating. If I stay here for too long, I will just rage. I think I had the same problem when I played Emerald all those years ago. There we go. There's one. That's a dead end. Oh yeah, Rock Smash. Let's see what the Rock Smash... Nope. Nothing. Alright. Here we go. No. We're just gonna be leaving soon. Rock Smash. You found the root fossil. I don't know if we can actually use these. Both are very, very good Pokemon. I think because of the portion of the game, if we do end up using this, I will pick up the root fossil, because I do think Cradily has more of defensive coverage, which I feel like attacking wise we're doing fine. And I might regret this later. Anorith is also very good defensively, but a little bit of a glitch there. And bye-bye, Fossil. Claw Fossil disappeared in the sand. A little weird to see this. But we have a lot of trainers here, and we're going to be getting... Well, we're just going to be doing a trainer battle into an encounter, more than likely. Yeah, but Cradily, I think, has more utility in the long run. We have a lot of trainers here. These are higher levels. I'm pretty sure the highest level found here after you beat Flannery is like... I want to say it's like 20. No, there's a Sandslash that is 24, I think. I think the Tomb guy has a 24 Sandslash. But we're fighting a Sandshrew and a Baltoy that are 24. Makes me hope that these levels have been raised a bit. And we also have a bit of stuff to worry about. We have Norman on the horizon, which I think we have a good team for. I'm probably going to go into the gym with a few of the key pieces in the box once we're done here. We also have a few other areas I think we can explore now. But when it comes to... We're actually just going to fight you. But when it comes to the gym proper, is very scary. Because one, there's going to be added Pokemon. I don't know what that normal type is. If it's like something like a Snorlax, it's very scary. If it's something like... Even with Intimidate is very scary. It kind of ruins a lot of my plans to hit pretty hard. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong in the Norman fight specifically. And it's mostly because I think one of the scariest gym typings until probably the 6th gym is actually just normal. And that's because a lot of the normal typings at this point are either getting close to fully evolving, or they have really good stab because normal type moves are so prevalent. Access to Body Slam, you have Double Edge is usually learned pretty early by some Pokemon, if not Takedown is available. You have Headbutt, which can cause flinching. You have so many different normal moves that can kind of come out of the woodwork, and it not only that, but normal type Pokemon learn so many different moves. It's not just, oh, hey, here's a normal subset of moves, and a random like one-off dark type move or a one-off fighting move. No, they learn so many different moves, and especially if TMs are like gonna be put on these, it will be incredibly frustrating to see. But ultimately that comes a little bit later. We have some trainers finished, and then we will find our encounter. I'm actually kind of just naturally waiting for the encounter. A little weird, but hey. We have Cubone. I also don't know if I should go with a very defensive Pokemon like Nidoqueen without access to a poison move in general. I've been kind of thinking about it since we got a Flannery in the back of my head. If Nidoqueen doesn't have like any usability in the damage department, it kind of becomes pointless to have. Like, don't get me wrong, Nidoqueen is going to tank whatever comes out, unless it's an Earthquake from a Slacking, which I am kind of terrified that it will exist. Okay, we should run into a battle. There we go. Let's see what we're going to run into. We have Sandshrew. We already have that. Dupe's Claws protects me. And this is a different area. I understand that some people would probably be like, Mirage Tower is in the desert. No, I refuse. It is a different area entirely. I will fight this. Alright, we've already done all that. What can we have access? Fanfy. Not what I want, actually. I don't think Fanfy is that good of a Pokemon. 9 levels, you think it lives? I do think Donphan has potential to be usable. I just think pure ground typing is not great in this game. And also at the same time, it's kind of lost its usability, basically. And we have to watch this. I'm going to use Tackle. Oh, it has... You know what? That's a different thing altogether now. Stamina. This might become a key member of the Norman team. Stamina is incredible. Because it'll be a Donphan. I'm thinking now, this might be what allows us an easier fight. Because Stamina is an incredibly powerful ability. We are not able to catch it, though. Hopefully, we have plenty of Pokeballs, but hopefully we don't have to rely on hitting again because I don't want to risk a crit. Didn't need to. No idea what to name it. I actually have a pretty good idea. This is a very old joke at this point, but we'll go with it. There we go. Might come in handy, actually. We'll switch to Bunta. Has a good matchup against most other ground types. Did this person just, like, not see me? Is that what just happened? But this can be our... Oh. Nope, there's nothing. But I think this is where I'm going to end it off. There are a couple trainers, and we are going to have the Norman fight. But I think it's better if I separate these a little better. But we have a lot of planning, and we have a lot of stuff that we need to get going on the next part. So I'll see you next time when we take on Norman.